Hippophae is a genus of sea buckthorns, deciduous shrubs in the family Elaeagnaceae. The name sea buckthorn may be hyphenated to avoid confusion with the buckthorns, Rhamnus, family Rhamnaceae. It is also referred to as sandthorn, sallowthorn, or seaberry.Hippophae rhamnoides. The common sea buckthorn is by far the most widespread of the species in the genus, with the ranges of its 8 subspecies extending from the Atlantic coasts of Europe across to northwestern Mongolia and northwestern China. In Western Europe, it is largely confined to sea coasts where salt spray off the sea prevents other larger plants from outcompeting it, but in Central Asia, it is more widespread in dry semi-desert sites where other plants cannot survive the dry conditions. In Central Europe and Asia, it also occurs as a subalpine shrub above the tree line in mountains, and other sunny areas such as riverbanks where it has been used to stabilize erosion. They are tolerant of salt in the air and soil, but demand full sunlight for good growth and do not tolerate shady conditions near larger trees. They typically grow in dry, sandy areas. More than 90% or about 1,500,000 hectares, 5,800 square miles, of the world's natural sea buckthorn habitat is found in China, Mongolia, Russia, Northern Europe, and Canada, where the plant is used for soil, water and wildlife conservation, anti-desertification purposes, and consumer products. Sea buckthorn used hardiness zones are about 3 through 7. The shrubs reach 0.5 to 6 meters, 1.6 to 19.7 feet, tall, rarely up to 10 meters, 33 feet, in Central Asia. The leaf arrangement can be alternate or opposite. Hippophae goniocarpa grows in mountainous regions in Nepal and China on mountain slopes, riverbanks, floodlands and valley terraces. The growth altitude is typically between 2,650 and 3,700 meters. The species is divided into 2 distinct subspecies, H. Goniocarpa subsp. Elaeagnaceae and H. Goniocarpa subsp. Goniocarpa. H. Goniocarpa subsp. Elaeagnaceae differs from the typical subspecies by the young branchlets and the lower surface of leaves. The Latin specific epithet goniocarpa refers to Goniocarpaceum with angular fruits. Hippophae giantsensis, Hippophae elaeagnaceae and Hippophae neurocarpa. Hippophae rhamnoides, common sea buckthorn has dense and stiff branches, and are very thorny. The leaves are a distinct pale silvery green, lanceolate, 3 to 8 centimeters, 1.2 or 3.1 in, long, and less than 7 millimeters, 0.28 in, broad. It is dioecious, with separate male and female plants. The male produces brownish flowers which produce wind-distributed pollen. The female plants produce orange berries 6 to 9 millimeters, 0.24 to 0.35 in diameter, soft, juicy, and rich in oils. The roots distribute rapidly and extensively, providing a non-leguminous nitrogen fixation role in surrounding soils. Hippophae salicifolia, willow-leaved sea buckthorn, is restricted to the Himalayas, to the south of the common sea buckthorn, growing at high altitudes in dry valleys. It differs from H. rhamnoides in having broader, to 10 mm, 0.39 in, and greener, less silvery, leaves, and yellow berries. A wild variant occurs in the same area, but at even higher altitudes in the alpine zone. It is a low shrub not growing taller than 1 meter, 3.3 feet, with small leaves 1 to 3 centimeters, 0.39 to 1.18 in, long. Sea buckthorn berries are edible and nutritious, though astringent, sour and oily, unpleasant to eat raw, unless blended, frosted to reduce the astringency, and or mixed as a drink with sweeter substances such as apple or grape juice. Additionally, malolactic fermentation of sea buckthorn juice reduces sourness, thus in general enhancing sensory properties. The mechanism behind this change is transformation of malic acid into lactic acid in microbial metabolism. When the berries are pressed, the resulting sea buckthorn juice separates into 3 layers. On top is a thick, orange-green, in the middle, a layer containing sea buckthorn's characteristic high content of saturated and polyunsaturated fats, and the bottom layer is sediment and juice. Containing fat sources applicable for cosmetic purposes, the upper 2 layers can be processed for skin creams and liniments, whereas the bottom layer can be used for edible products such as syrup. Besides juice, sea buckthorn fruit can be used to make pies, jams, lotions, teas, fruit wines, and liquors. The juice or pulp has other potential applications in foods, beverages, or cosmetics products. Fruit drinks were among the earliest sea buckthorn products developed in China. Sea buckthorn-based juice is popular in Germany and Scandinavian countries. It provides a nutritious beverage, rich in vitamin C and carotenoids. The seed and pulp oils have nutritional properties that vary under different processing methods. Sea buckthorn oils are used as a source for ingredients in several commercially available cosmetic products and nutritional supplements. Sea buckthorn is a popular garden and landscaping shrub with an aggressive basal shoot system used for barrier hedges and windbreaks, and to stabilize riverbanks and steep slopes. They have value in northern climates for their landscape qualities, as the colorful berry clusters are retained through winter. 18. Branches may be used by florists for designing ornaments. Different parts of sea buckthorn have been used as folk medicine. Please like, share and subscribe.